Well, last year the Brisbane 4x4 show didn't quite go to plan. We almost got banned and I didn't even have a stand, nor did I even have a finished car. But this year we're back with a vengeance. We've got the 1000 horsepower 80 series, we've got the Retro 79 Super Tourer. Lost and Living, my brand new brand, is debuting right here at the show and we have our own stand. But this episode isn't about me, it is about you guys. If you couldn't get here this year to the 2024 Brisbane 4x4 show, this is the episode for you. We're going to take a look around at your favourite creators and take a look at some sick rigs. So let's bloody do it. Well, I figured we'd start this episode off with a bang. We're going to take a look at some of my favourite rigs here at the show, and I figured we'd start this off with the biggest rig of them all, Mattys Flexy Falcon. So this is Sammy Isles, the built not bought XC Falcon, the Flexy it's affectionately known as. Now, a little bit about this thing. 454 big block and a supercharger wasn't enough. 2 turbos on top of that, 16-inch coilovers, 40-inch tyres, and some of the most ludicrous rims you'll ever lay eyes on. But the cool thing about this car is that this chassis was hand-built by Sammy Isles in his shed at home. This is a true built-not-bought masterpiece. Well, masterpiece is a stretch looking at some of these worlds, but we're not going to talk about that. This thing is an absolute rig, and kudos to him. It's a shame he couldn't quite get it running in time for the show, but I tell you what, just street presence and face value, this thing is absolutely off tap. Probably going to be hard to beat this at the show this year. Heading inside now, we've tracked down the Cal off-road stand, and this thing is an absolute beast. It's been around the traps before. This is Dylan from Oz on Wheels' N70 Hilux, but unlike my car, this thing actually gets used and abused and has seen some dirt roads. Not a lot of rigs here at the 4x4 show can actually claim that, so it's always great to see. Up the front, a set of 37-inch Maxxis razors, 80 series coiled front end. He's also got an 80 series rear diff in this thing. The two-tone wrap is sick. We love everything about this, and obviously Cal Off-Road are great fans of Bill Scene like I am, and it's cool to see a cool truck on their stand. On to the next one. Now, the lads at the Pirate Camco tracked me down in traffic yesterday, and I thought I'd track them down at the Full Drive show today. This thing is sick. Tell us about yourself. Tell us about this thing behind us.
Righto, so I'm James, Pirate Camco. Seen him in traffic yesterday. Give him a Limmy bash in the Gymnic as well. Everyone loves the Jelly Roll. Now, this is our 22 model Jimny. We've done a turbo kit on it, makes 181 horsepower at the wheels, 5-inch lift, standard shocks, 33s, whole bits and pieces.
This thing is sick. I heard it before I saw it. I looked over. I've often thought how cool a little turbo Jimny would be to have, especially little short wheelbase ones, and then I saw this thing and I had to come and have a look at it. The engine bay looks like you could eat off the thing. You've obviously gone to town with some kind of hydro dipping and whatnot. What's the kit? What's the turbo, the computer and all that sort of stuff?
Righto, so we put a Helltech Elite 1500 computer in. That thing's a weapon.
Yeah.
We've gone and we've got an AVO turbo world kit. We kept the manifold, the intercooler, we remade all the pipe work. We had Fabrics do that. Then we did Garrett GBC 20 turbo. Gave it 11 pound boost and stopped at sort of 181 horsepower. We're trying to do a forward facing intake manifold now. So we can't get any more airing, so we've got a 40mm throttle body, which is a bit crap. But other than that, and everything else is done by us. All that pipe work's all powder coated.
Man, it looks sick. I think I'm keen to see you guys keep pushing the boundaries with this thing. Hopefully it's not done yet.
No, not finished yet. We've got a heap more to do yet.
Yeah, awesome.
400 horsepower.
400 horsepower, you reckons? Well, I'll be keen to see you upset some FTE, boys. Thanks for taking the time, bruh. Enjoy the show. Biggest XC Falcon you'll ever see in your life. One of the most wheeled N70s out there, and one of the sickest turbo Jimnys I think Australia will ever see. It's a couple of my favourite rigs, and there'll surely be more in this episode. But for now, we're going to go and chat to some of your favourite creators. Here with Matty Bakes, who has the largest stand I've ever seen a bloke have at the Brisbane 4-wheel drive show. I feel like we haven't spoken for a while, mate. We've got a lot to catch up on.
Yeah, mate, it's been a minute. We brought all guns blazing this year because we've been away from the show circuit, running around in America, but we brought all the toys.
Yeah, I like it. For starters, I want to talk Blazer. That thing is big, wide, obnoxious, exactly what we love.
Correct.
What are the plans?
Mate, it's my favourite car. The plans were whack some big tyres on it, make it really loud, and just drive it and enjoy it.
Sick. Well, you've done just that.
We will pull it off the road and give it a full clean up, but for now, I just want to use and abuse it.
Yeah, absolutely. We love using and abusing here. This thing behind us, single cab, 2500, hard to get. Not ever seen another one on the road here. It is a monster. Well done. What are the plans with this thing?
Thanks, mate. The aim was to just try and build something different, which is just about impossible.
Yeah.
So to do so, we had to import a car that no one else has. Yeah. But, mate, the response has been good. Yeah. I thought we were going to get crucified for doing another Ram, to be honest, but people love it, and I can't wait to actually wheel it and have a crack in Aussie conditions and see if it'll last.
Big time. America, what was the best and worst of the trip?
Best part about America, Oh, we had fun in Texas. My favourite campsite was in Vancouver Island, which is Canada, but that was my favourite camp. Worst was, I don't know. We had a pretty good time.
That's good. Mate, if you can't think of a worst off the top of your head, that's a bloody good trip if you ask me. Let's quickly talk about Explore Dream.
Yep.
What are we looking at? Adrian Patelli obviously shaking in his boots, I dare say.
Mate, that dude's basically gold lotto now, so we're not competing with him. We've given away $500,000 in prizes over the last 5 years. So concept behind this is give epic prizes away to people, and as the subscribers increase, build the most wild things we can come up with, so we can shoot that for the YouTube channel and then just give it straight back to them. So awesome. It's really just about building cool products and then giving them to people. So I get to play around with all these cool things, and now we're going to build them and give them back to people. So
sick, man.
Yeah.
Really excited to see how that all goes. The trucks are looking sick, the blaze is sick, the site looks sick, business is booming. Thanks for joining us, bros.
Thanks, Blake.
We're here with the boys. They are under the shed of doom again with all the rigs, black on black on black on blue this time. Let's talk cars. No one has more project cars on the go than you two blokes, I don't think. So we're standing in front of one of them, this little dog. You got the small tyres on it.
It's spicy.
It is spicy.
The 33s, the normal 33s on.
The actual 33s.
Yeah, so
Actual 33s. Yeah. People don't believe us, and a lot of guys have been like, oh yeah, they are actually 33s.
They just look large because the car, I don't know if you can tell, but it's fucking tiny.
Short base.
Yeah, oh yeah, okay, nice.
we have the 10 on the back now, so we're mini
Our back
tourer.
tourer. Nice, man.
We are mini tourer, but all in all, it is real fun.
Nice. What is next for it?
Engine swap, maybe.
Maybe an engine swap. It's on the cards.
Okay. We won't,
So we
won't
just
give
need to
too
get
much
it a bit
away.
more reliable. So
Okay, gotcha.
EGTs on this thing move faster than the RPM. So
0 to 800 really quick.
Really quick.
Really quite
Oh,
fast.
it's 800 high, is it?
You're like, 800 is idle. What are you talking about?
No, it got to 1200. I mean, the gauge has stopped working, so it's all good.
That's when there's the melted piston dripping through the block. Well, this is Mattys Flexy on Instagram and TikTok and all of the things. And this is probably the most similar car to mine here at the show, albeit a ute.
Yeah.
Tell us about what you've made, mate.
So I got the 79 Cruiser and took out the VD, put a barra in it, slapped on the big turbo, made 900 horsepower, put in coilovers front and rear, and then just sent it.
Outstanding. It's a little bit more advanced than that because obviously built barra, 900 horsepower, ethanol. But the cool thing about this thing is he's gone the full coilover special, but not just on standard sort of suspension. The rear's linked.
Four-link, yep. Custom 4-link, long arm in the rear and flipped arms in the front. Brace diffs, everything like that. Hydros, all the good shit.
Yeah, hot shit. And this thing has been rally packing before. He's done a couple of trips with Mac and TJ. How was Tassie?
Oh, it was unreal. Love it. 100% would go back again.
And in terms of touring setups, we spoke earlier, but you're pretty happy with just the tray and the rooftop tent rack?
Yeah, I think it's good. Keep it simple, I reckon. Rooftop tent's not too heavy up the top there, and no massive canopies like had them before, but simple trays does it good.
Lightweight setup is always the go. Is this your first four-wheel drive show with a ute on display?
Second. But this is the first time it being blue and with the barra and all the cool shit in it.
People frothing it so far?
Oh yeah, that's flat out.
People love these things, eh? Anyways, Buzz, thanks for joining us. Enjoy the show.
No.
This is Mitchy, the meme master of Built Not Bought. He's recently been molesting this Isuzu that we see behind us, and this is a cool car because it's actually part of the 80 series. My car lives on underneath it. Tell us about this thing you've done.
So, I did a solid axle swap and I needed an 80 series diff. I messaged him to take the piss out of him because I thought he was parting out the naughty 40 and said, "Can I have your diff?" as a joke, and he said, "Sure." Turns out it was actually out of that car, not the naughty 40, but now I've got a diff under it.
It's true. Now, no one knows that was an insurance job still, but no one's caught onto it yet, which is fantastic. Coilovers was the obvious choice, obviously. You're trying to copy me, I understand, with a car like mine. I can't blame you. What's next for the big Isuzu?
Well, it's already higher than your car, so now I've got to make it more powerful.
Yeah, true.
So, 1000 horsepower 4J coming to you soon.
I'm sure someone in Thailand's done it before, and I'm sure you can do it with a bit of Samuel's budget help. So I'm looking forward to seeing what is going to be coming up. When are we going to see the XC driving?
Good question. Maybe ask Sam.
Okay, I'm scared to talk to him about it because he's a terrifying bloke when he's got a mullet in full swing. But I appreciate your time, Mitchy.
Too easy. Thank you very much.
Roles are reversed.
Yeah,
Sam.
let's
I'm interviewing
bloody
you.
bloody
You
legends.
don't interview me. I interview you.
Okay.
Mate, favourite part of the show.
It's been probably Probably, I don't know, seeing Ben's N70 has probably been the highlight, I'd say.
Not about Rick. What
yeah.
about the car park?
Yeah, car park's popping off as well. Yeah, I didn't see Ben's N70 in there, but I saw your rig, so...
What else is going on?
Not a lot. Just been chatting to Ben's N70 a fair bit.
We're like influencer corner.
Yeah, it has become a bit of a commune for homeless influencers, so...
Yeah.
Which is, really, actually... Yeah, it has been like that. So
This isn't going to make the cut, is it?
I don't know if this will be in the episode, no.
Well, everyone is wrecked, as you can see, and that just about brings us to the end of an insane Brizzy four-wheel drive show for 2024. The rains have started, the crowd's thinning, and we're about to pack up. But the moment you've all been waiting for is coming very soon to the channel. The 80 series goes wheeling on Moreton. I can't bloody wait. Make sure you subscribe, tune in, and as always, appreciate ya. See you next Thursday.